Outstanding victories, competitions, and individual performances. However, there are always going to be things that didn't exactly go as planned. People or things that didn't perform as intended, or just people or things that do unusual, wacky, or yes, even embarrassing things. Being a golfer is one of them. Golf will always offer us lots of chances to look foolish. Even without other people looking and some anxieties getting in the way, it is already a difficult sport. A positive outlook and a tough reserve can work wonders for a player. But even the best of them might falter in the intense glare of a major tournament. The heat of the moment in a major may kill any player at any time, and that is the toughest thing that can happen. Over the years, there have been many missed short putts, some of which were really important, and others which were simply unimaginable. A whiff in golf refers to a missed swing at the ball. You whiffed if you attempted to hit the ball but missed. Golfers only need to reset themselves and try again after missing a shot. As we bare our souls and relive some dark memories, we've selected a few of our favorites for you to witness them with us. Number 1. Nearly unable to control himself, John Daly. John Daly can't be far away if shame is the subject, as history has demonstrated. Since quite some time, his career has been laced with disgrace, and 2012 was no exception. He shot rounds of 69 to 63 to start the Shriners Open in Las Vegas, and his third round featured a quadruple bogey, a triple bogey, 2 double bogeys, and 6 bogeys. The total came to an 86. Very awkward, while not very professional. Number 2. The Birdman makes an appearance in the US public ceremony. At the pinnacle of the United States Golf Association season, Birdman attempted to overshadow everything. Birdman's head appears on camera as NBC's Bob Costas is speaking with US Open champion Webb Simpson. Birdman is yanked off camera and off the green by USGA Executive Director Mike Davis in what is arguably the year's best saving, preventing further disruption of the ceremony. Number 3. The collapse of Adam Scott at Open Championship. Adam Scott has had a very successful professional career, which was highlighted by his Players' Championship victory in 2004. But the place where a major championship belongs still has a big hole in it. When Scott went on to the 15th tee at the Open Championship at Royal Lytham St Anne's, it seems as though that was about to come to an end. But Scott's catastrophic collapse and Ernie Els' unexpected triumph were caused by bogeys on each of the final 4 holes, as well as some dubious choices. Number 4. At the Bridgestone Invitational, Jim Furyk too collapsed. If not for a snap-hooked tee shot at the US Open at the Olympic Club on the 16th hole, Jim Furyk might have had one of his best seasons ever. Even yet, the Firestone Country Club and the Bridgestone Invitational offered some hope for a partial comeback. He had a chance to win the match, but his awful double bogey on the last hole gave Keegan Bradley the victory. Number 5. Shanks of Webb Simpson. Professional golfer and shank aren't typically used in the same sentence. The appearance of the US Open champion and shank is even more unusual. But Webb Simpson experienced that twice in 2012, not just once. The first occurred at the Ryder Club at Madinah, and the second at the BMW Championship at Crooked Stick. Simpson claims that he occasionally receives those shots, but it's still embarrassing. Number 6. Tiger, Phil really did not make the cut at Greenbrier. Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson's trip to White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia to compete in the Greenbrier Classic in July required a significant investment of time and money. During their brief tenure there, it didn't appear that either of the guys made a lot of effort. Both Woods and Mickelson, who both shot 79 to 69, were home by Friday night. Things happen and we accept it, but both missing the cut? The strain can become too great when the entire world is watching and a coveted green jacket is on the line, which can result in many situations that players would prefer to forget. With this hope, let's try and forgive Phil for the mess-up. Number 7. Zach Johnson makes a practice swing and places the ball at the tee marker. The game of golf is challenging because all kinds of bizarre things happen in 4 or more hours over different terrain in a frequently highly heated, competitive environment. It is governed by an apparently endless variety of obscure rules, rituals, and other etiquette niceties, some written down and some not. There were other embarrassing incidents in 2019 beside the Augusta security guard incident. American Zach Johnson attempted a practice swing on the 13th hole but clipped his ball with his club. Johnson said loudly, "Oh shh," when the ball bounced off the tee marker and fell 5 yards in front of him. Number 8. After making the best golf shot of his life, Tom Brady's pants split. Golf always finds a way to make a golfer meek. If there is one thing about the sport, this is definite. Brady spent the first 6 holes of Sunday's The Match alongside Tiger Woods, Peyton Manning, and Phil Mickelson, looking like a completely dazed amateur. Brady was clearly agitated because every shot he took during the first 6 was terrible. Just for making par, Brooks Koepka paid Brady $100,000, but less than 1 hour later, Brady outperformed Koepka. However, Brady's reign as the best golfer in the world was short-lived since he tore his pants when removing the ball from the hole. Number 9. Jordan Spieth's wiggle moment. For those who didn't see the altercation between Jordan Spieth and renowned PGA European Tour official Andy McPhee, let's just say that it was embarrassing to watch Jordan try to avoid the penalty he had earned. Number 10. Rory places the ball in the pocket of a spectator. Rory has accomplished some pretty amazing things. Nothing compares to striking a ball into a spectator's pocket. Even though winning the Open and PGA Championships is a great start, Rory sent his first shot from the 14th tee box down the right side of the fairway, just a few yards before it veered into the trees. The object then continued to bounce after leaving the trees, yet it still managed to settle in a spectator's pocket. Rory received a free drop from the spot where the spectator had been standing after returning the ball to him. He completed the hole with a par in typical Rory manner. Believe it or not, this has been the second time in 2 years that this has occurred. Surprisingly, a large portion of the top players in the sport can be found on this list of major championships infamous. However, as the majors have demonstrated over time, no one is impervious to disgrace. That's about it for this particular video. Leave a like and subscribe if you found it entertaining. Please share any embarrassing golf experiences you've had in the comment section below.